Good morning. Welcome to Numeristical. Coming at you Sunday morning. It's about 8:20 in the morning, California time. Bringing you again picks of the day. And as always, we'll start by reviewing the picks from yesterday. So, had a good day yesterday. 2 for 2, both slight underdogs. So, in some, the Reds beat the Rangers at plus 119. Pirates beat the Giants at plus 133. So, altogether, we earned more than 2.5 units. So got ourselves to down about 6.5 units on the year. So not too bad. Let's look at the picks for today. So here's a full slate of games. Again, there's a few pictures here the model doesn't know super well, so I'm going to drop those when it comes down to dive into the ones that we're going to take a closer look at. Oh, whoops, this is the totals. This is the size. And again, we have another game in Mexico that again we'll probably just punt on because I just don't want to try to trust the very limited data we have on games played in that stadium. So here's the full slate of games, and the model's actually telling us to look at quite a few of them. So I think there's a lot of close calls. I don't think most of them will come in, but so the first one, it's saying there's 5 home teams to take a look at. The first of which is the Mets and the Cardinals. It likes the Mets if you can get minus 123, and Pinnacle showing minus 127. So we're close there. All right, so let's look. We're trying to get the Mets. Let's find the cards. Mets right here. And we wanted the Mets minus 123 or better. And it looks like we can get it minus 121 at Heritage. So let's put that down. Mets minus 121. All right. Next up, Astros Rockies again. I don't even want to touch this one. Twins Angels. Let's see. It's saying bet if you can get the Angels plus 104, and it's showing minus 102. So let's see, can we get the Angels plus 104? Angels, no, we're not seeing plus anything. We're seeing minus 103. So not going to take a bet there. Next up, Diamondbacks Mariners. It says bet the Mariners if you can get minus 117. Also looks like it's going to be a reach. But let's take a look. Okay, so I want the Mariners minus 117. Now we're not getting close to that. So we'll take a bet there. And finally, the Red Sox likes the Red Sox over the Cubs. The Red Sox beat the Cubs something like 17-0, I think it was yesterday. So it'd be interesting to see what the odds makers do with that. But our model doesn't really care about that too much, except it'll make except for the incremental stats. But they're saying bet the Red Sox if you can get minus 123, and Red Sox not getting minus 123. Early in the morning, looks like we could have gotten minus 125, but now we're getting best as minus 131. So not quite finding a bet there. So moving on to the visiting teams that it likes now, it's saying take the Guardians if you can get 161, plus 161 on the Guardians. And you see we opened it plus 155, but we're not getting the 161, and especially not now. So it doesn't look like we'll find a bet there. Royals Tigers likes the Royals if you can get 148. Can we get the Royals at 148? Here we go. Sorry, it's hard to find stuff. Oh, this is going against Scooball. That's interesting. So Detroit has their ace pitching, and they're saying, what did they say, line to bet away, 148. and it looks like we're getting 152 at South Point. So we'll grab that. Let's see the line movement if they show it. 152. So the line's actually moving. You know, this bet was not available, meaning it looks like people are betting on Detroit, and the money's moving in Detroit's favor. And so that's always a little risky when you see that, but still, we'll take it. Again, follow the model process. It says take it at 148, so we get it at 152. So we'll take the Royals plus 152 right here at South Point. You know, one thing with one aside with the sports betting in general, right, is that the opening lines are generally softer than the closing lines, right? So the model certainly does a lot better betting against the early numbers than it does against the later numbers, which is a good reason for me to get up earlier or try to do it the night before. But next up, we got Nationals at Marlins. Says take the Nationals if you can get 133. So Nationals plus 133. Right here. Not quite getting 133, 123. So we're not going to take a bet there. Next up, Rays White Sox. Says take the Rays. The Rays lost to the White Sox yesterday, so I wonder again. The White Sox only had their 4th win of the year, so I wonder how that's maybe impacted some judgment. But it's saying take the Rays minus 119 if you can get it. Rays minus 119. Sorry, it's early. Rays minus 119. I'm not going to get minus 119. We'll get minus 132. And actually, you see the opening. The opening was really pro Tampa Bay, and it's moved a lot towards the White Sox. But still not getting the number we want for Tampa Bay. Reds Rangers again. It says take the Reds again if you can get 121. Reds at 121. Reds not getting 121. And the last one, this is a long one, went through almost every game. Phillies Padres. Interesting. So it's saying take the Phillies plus 113 with Pinnacle showing 134. So let me just check on one thing. Okay, so let's see. Let's see again. Phillies. We want Phillies plus 113. Pinnacle showing 134. So it looks like we'll get a bet here. So we got Phillies. Yeah, in fact, we can get them plus 135 at Bet Online. Let's just look at the history there. Yeah, been a lot of movement here against Philadelphia also, which is sort of interesting. But we'll take it. Phillies plus 135. Sorry, I gotta go up here. Phillies plus 135. Okay, moving on to totals. So again, here's the whole list of totals. Again, ignore the Rockies-Astros game. Full list. And then we got, it's saying take a look at, again, ignore the Rockies-Astros. Looking at 2 unders and 1 over. So the first under is the Angels-Twins, likes under 8. What's better than even money, though? So probably we're looking to see if we can find 8.5. Click over to totals. No, in fact, you see it's gone the other way. It's gone to 7.5. So I think a lot of this is also, like I said earlier, I think it's actually really important to get up earlier and bet the lines before they move. So here we see that, yeah, we're not going to find the bet we want. Next, Red Sox Cubs, another under. Again, wonder how it's influenced by the game last night, but it wants under 9.5. It wants better than even money on under 9.5. That's going to be an interleague down here. Oh, and I wonder if they updated the picture there. I think I have that in there though. Let's see, under 9.5. No, I mean the under 9.5s are well worse than even money, so we're not going to find anything there. And then finally, the one over is the Mariners Diamondbacks. It likes the over 6.5. And saying really bet it anywhere minus 147 or higher. So that's interesting. So let's see the Arizona Diamondback right here, 6.5 over. And it's saying minus 112 at DraftKings is what it's showing. So we're going to take that 6.5 over minus 112 at DraftKings. So let's mark that down. Diamondbacks, Mariners, D-backs, Mariners. It's going to be over 6.5, and we got it at minus 112. All right, so that's our picks for today. We got 3 right, because that was the last one to check. Yeah, so we got 3 sides, 1 total. Mets minus 121, Royals plus 152, Phillies plus 135, and D-backs and Mariners taking the over 6.5 at minus 112. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.